Kia ora everyone, welcome to another episode of Untidy, fresh from Taranaki, Inglewood, Taranaki, no less. My name is Matilda Green. I'm a mother of three. I'm a content creator. I'm a podcaster. And, God, what else am I?
Well, your dog's still alive.
A true, yes. Oh, I forgot about Buster. And I'm also a dog mum to a little Jack Russell. Sorry, Buster. And I'm here with my simply gorgeous co-host. Gorgeous is boring. I feel like you're more than that. But anyway,
But not today.
Hannah Davidson.
This is what we'll go with today. She has other qualities. And you know what? We'll circle back.
You know what? Gorgeous today. We'll think of more tomorrow. All right.
Yeah, it's the end of the day. What you got here, people, is an evening record, and we know how those go. I've got a nude face on because following this recording, Maddie. Oh, by the way, Hannah Davidson, mother of two, cat hostage to two, podcaster, children's book author. What else? Occasional dog sitter. Not at the moment, having a little break, which is actually quite good. I think we've got enough going on, don't we?
Do you remember those days of Instagram bios when they were like tea drinker, letter writer, like coffee drinker? Remember?
Yeah, like really whimsical.
Really?
Whimsical bios.
Mm-hmm.
I do have like wrangler of things in my bio. Button pusher.
Oh, that's quite whimsical, but I like that. I like that.
It's not wrong.
You do wrangle.
I know, and it can be any kind of thing. You just don't know week to week what the thing's going to be.
You're a Jeep Wrangler, if ever I saw one.
I'm an all-terrain vehicle. I reckon I would be if I was a vehicle as well. I reckon I'd be. I mean, this could be saying a lot for myself, but I could be a Toyota Hilux.
Yeah, I could see you as being a Toyota Hilux.
Thank you.
Yeah, because I feel like a Toyota Hilux gets into both worlds. Do you know what I mean? Like it's like you can get down and dirty on the farm, but you can be seen in a city and you can fit in.
Yep, you're reliable. You're robust. You don't let people down. I probably do let people
You don't break down easily.
Yeah, and you know what? Spare parts are cheap.
Yeah, you can take some shit.
Yeah, right. Yeah. I was going to say I've got a nude face because right after this, I'm going to be doing a Korean face mask.
Which we didn't get to on Saturday night before the event.
Oh, we had all these plans. I mean, should we start by talking about the event? Let's first talk about our faces. But we had all these plans. We're like, right, we'll get everything ready and we all finished and we'll have dinner and then we'll just relax back, won't we, all together? We'll relax back with a lovely face mask and we'll do our nails. Well, let me tell you, not a face mask was had.
Let me tell you, it was all on. Bean was positively on the edge, so it wasn't time for a face mask. It wasn't time. And even because then I thought, surely then after the event, because we were staying at your lovely mum and stepdad's house, I was like, after the event we can do a face mask. I went to bed at 8:30. There was no time.
It's so funny. Oh, we had such a good time. It was so shout out to Biddy and Malcolm.
Oh my God, shout out to Biddy and Malcolm.
We had an untidy family stay, didn't we? It was so lovely.
What beautiful people they are. I can't get over it. Look, I won't say exactly the speed that we went, but did Biddy tell you how she put the pedal to the metal on the way to the airport?
She came back and she was like, right, what time's your flight? Because I don't want to have to get there at the speed that I just had to get there.
I'm not going to throw Biddy under the bus, but I will text you the speed that I saw on her speedometer.
Text me now.
And I actually did say to Biddy, I said, look, Biddy, I would rather miss the plane than die. You know what I mean? There you go. I'm going to send it to you right now.
Okay, let's see. Well.
I feel like you got
away with that one. No, I was expecting a little bit more. I was like, oh, she can really put the hammer down, you know? I was like, that's
sitting in the back going, we're going to die. But he's going to kill us all on the way to the bloody airport. And
No. Oh, she's got all of the licenses you can have. You know, she always had like a fallback, like if her career didn't work out, that she was going to drive like, you know, those massive articulated trucks.
Oh,
she's got a class.
Certainly not surprised.
No, right? No, I wouldn't.
She's no stranger to a road. Oh, she was talking us through it. She was like, "You're going to cut the corners like this." I was like, "Do we?"
She's rally driving the RAV4 She's like, this thing, again, a Toyota. It can go anywhere. It can do anything.
You come from a long line of Toyotas that can handle an all-terrain. Well, honestly, lucky she did, because we got to the airport 4 minutes before bag drop closed. And lucky we had just the nicest Air New Zealand guy. He was like, come over here, I'll get you in. And then he saw Flick's suitcase and he was like, can I just weigh that for a second, please? And she was like, oh, right. Popped it on the scales. It was 15 kg. He was like, you got to check that in too. So I checked it in, but then we were walking off and we were like, all right, luckily we made it. He came running after us and he was like, hey, I managed to change your seat so you guys are sitting together.
Oh, sweet.
I know. What a sweetheart.
Oh, that's so nice. I had to...
Every so often you just meet people and you deal with them in a situation like that and you just think, what a legend. Going out of your way to do something nice.
They must see people just frantic, stressing out every day, cutting it too fine to get, you know, and just to like, they just, even though they're like, hey, listen, I'm going to make you check that in. I'm not going to ruin your day. You know?
Exactly.
I can see you've been through enough. I'm not going to ruin your day.
It's 100% too heavy to have in the cabin, you know, and
you're going to tip the plane.
You can get through it.
Oh, funny. Oh, well, it was a very wholesome time at Mum and Malcolm's. It was so lovely. You're out there feeding lambs, weren't you? There was a lamb in the paddock, lamb on the table. Betty slaughtered number 31 for dinner on Saturday night. And I tell you what,
she's a regional woman, though.
31
you know,
was delicious.
That's what we do. You know, we rear them,
then we eat them.
And then we
cooked to perfection.
Yes, it was wonderful. Apologies to number 31, but
yeah. Meanwhile, number 501 lives to see another day.
For now.
No, next time though. See you at Christmas, 501.
Oh God, this is horrible. Anyway, gosh, how very Taranaki of us. I feel like
I know. Well, you know, we've spent really a weekend there, and now we're just like, give me my wellies and my Swanndri.
Yeah, my home kill.
Yeah. And my hair tie, because I'm getting thrown around by the wind. I was all windswept.
It was genuinely just the best weekend. It was the best event. Meeting everyone and just engaging with other human beings, other women was so nice.
And everyone was, it's just like lovely to see everybody's faces, because we do this and we see one another's face and we talk to everybody, hi. But then like to actually get to hang out with listeners and talk about things that they found funny, or they're like, oh, I've got a hot tip for you on the skincare. You know, it's just like, it's the reciprocal relationship we hope and dream for.
I love it. It was so much fun. And Chelsea was amazing. What a legend.
Chelsea Winter
just
was awesome.
Such an open book. And I feel like she just calls a spade a spade.
Yeah.
You know, tells it like it is. This is me. This is what I do. Take it or leave it. I just really rate that.
Yeah. Know? And I also rated that if you've seen Chelsea's social media, she's got this incredible sequin sparkly dress. And she was like, damn it, I'm wearing it. I'm wearing it to the live show.
Wearing the sparkly dress.
Came in the sparkly dress. It looked incredible. And, you know, sometimes I was thinking about, like, when we do another live show or something, like maybe we need to do like a, you know, get out that gown, or like, you know, something like that. Like I saw on Instagram, these people who had a party. It was I've got nowhere to wear this party. And so people just came in the thing that they had nowhere to wear, but they really wanted to wear it. So it was like dress ups and really beautiful dresses and stuff. And I was like, that's a great thing.
Good idea.
Yeah. Maybe next live show we'll sacrifice our 8 hours of sleep. We'll do an evening one, and I've got nowhere to wear this show.
I reckon that's a great idea. Yeah,
that's fun.
When am I ever going to wear this? And it's just some random shit. Like it could be dress up, could be fancy dress, could be
get your wedding dress back out. Just sort out that cost to wear. Sort out the cost to wear ratio on that bad boy.
That is a brilliant idea. Okay, all right,
that's fun.
Let's do that. Boom.
Yep. Yeah, and it was just, I don't know, it's cool. Like everyone dressed up beautifully and they were looking amazing and just there to have such a good time. And it was hell of a vibe, wasn't it?
was a hell of a vibe. So nice.
Yeah.
I left that event with my cup full,
Yeah,
I
same.
just felt like my soul was fed. It's
Yeah.
a bit dramatic, but that's how it
Do you
felt.
know what? I'm glad it was because it was a big thing to put on, and, like, we wanted it to be a great day, and it was a great day, and lots of people would have left just feeling that same way, just topped up, full goodie bag, beautiful
Topped up for the
food.
day.
Oh,
Mhm.
shout out Wild Pear Kitchen.
Oh my god, I'm still
Oh,
thinking
the
about it. I'm
food was well,
genuinely still
that
thinking about the falafel.
marshmallow, oh, the falafel was great, the
Oh, the
marshmallow
marshmallow
slice. Oh, and those
slice.
little pies.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
god,
the
I've just
pies were
eaten
good.
dinner, I'm getting
What were
hungry
they?
again.
Some kind of curried
It was like
something.
little, little veggie curry pie.
Mm.
Oh, it's delicious.
Ooh,
Oof.
divine. Anyway,
Divine. Yeah, and
well, it
Chelsea
was
was
great.
just awesome. She's funny, she's vibrant, she's open, she's deep, but then she's also like, just so much character and just personality and charisma, and so aligned, and she knows who she is, and she knows where she's going, she knows what she's doing, and she's not going to apologize to anyone for it. And it was just
No,
ugh, refreshing.
yeah, gorgeous.
Mm,
Gorgeous. Now,
mm.
what are your plans tonight? Yeah, are you watching Virgin Island?
Well, let me tell you, I have ripped through Virgin Island. So I'm not a big reality TV watcher.
Mm.
Not at all. I mean, oh god, I did get stuck into Married at First Sight though. You've got to be careful with those because once you're in, it's like the mafia. You can't get out.
Well, that's the thing. It's
It's
like as soon as
dangerous.
your world gets open to reality TV, it is quite addictive,
It's
I
not even a
think.
slippery slope. Like that's just a laundry chute, isn't it? Like once you're
Yeah.
in, I'd heard like two people talk about Virgin Island and how incredible it was. And
Mm.
I was like, well, I'm going to give it a go. Georgia Vavasor was doing a course from my house and we just tore through it in a few
Mm.
nights. Maddie, it's a UK show. They got these 12 virgins and they put them on an island in, I don't know, it looked Mediterranean-y. Let's say, could have been Spain. Could have been Spain.
What kind of ages are they?
They were anything from like maybe 21 to about 30.
Oh yeah.
Something like that. And they were there with these, like all of these therapists, like somatic sexologists and like sex and relationship therapists and stuff like that. And, with potentially the opportunity to lose their virginity on the island with
God.
with one of the somatic sexologists.
Really?
Yeah.
And so Maddie McLean was telling me about this too,
Okay.
and he was like, "It kind of sounds sleazy.
It
It's
sounds
really
it
not. It's
sounds
like really
worrying,
nice
doesn't
and
it?
wholesome. It
It
sounds
was
really
so
worrying."
wholesome, honestly. We were so engaged. It was really like, it made you want to cry. It was uplifting. It was beautiful. It was just so honest. Like a lot of these people, they were carrying around a lot of shame about,
Mm.
about themselves. They've been made to feel particular ways. They had no confidence. They were hung up about things. And you're just like, oh man, you poor, like, I don't want to sound pitying, but like they just weren't able to embrace this part of themselves,
Yeah.
themselves, like as a person who is worthy of having a sexual experience or being loved or being seen,
Mm.
and there are a couple of people who actually were able to go, do you know what? I'm able to acknowledge that in fact I'm gay or bisexual,
Mm.
and I've been denying it. I've been trying to force myself to be a particular way because I didn't feel okay about accepting this part of myself. Or, were gender fluid. And it was so beautiful because they were being led by these therapists through this process, which was really confronting for them as well. But then they were having these incredible breakthroughs. And then they just like came out and they were like feeling confident and, able to overcome so much stuff. And it was just beautiful. It was really cool.
Aw,
It
that's
was
really
honestly,
cool.
it was such a good watch, and it was really interesting and fascinating, and yeah, I can't wait for season 2.
And can we just do like a quick spoiler alert, and then can
Sure.
you just tell me who got it on?
Okay,
Did any of them
spoiler
get it
alert,
wrong?
spoiler alert, spoiler alert. Go forward 30 seconds. Yes. Yes.
Really?
Okay. So
With the sexologist?
yeah, one person lost their virginity on the island with a sexologist.
Is that kind of weird that
So
it was with the
so the
sexologist, or is that
sexologist,
set up in a
they do
normal
this
way?
like surrogate partner work with people so
Okay.
that they can actually get, and it's kind of, it's, do you know what? I looked at that and I was like, so many people need this, because they were giving them such good feedback and guidance as they're having their first experiences with the sexologist. And so then that was giving them more confidence that when they're in that situation with someone they're seeing, that they'd know what they were doing.
Yeah,
Um,
right.
and actually, I was like, a lot of people are running around and needing this guidance, and they're just out there ruining people's nights,
Fending for themselves.
fumbling.
Oh God,
um,
fumbling around.
yeah, so it was actually quite incredible, and also like to see just the way that they taught like boundaries and consent, and how to like really see and take care of your partner. And it was good stuff, teaching them all about anatomy and pleasure. And yeah, honestly,
Oh, cute.
5 stars, recommend.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
if I ever watch another TV show ever again, I will keep that on the list.
If you ever get to watch TV.
Honestly, I don't think I've watched TV this year.
Oh my God. You've had a
Yeah.
massive year though, Maddie. You've had a
It's just
huge year. Has it gone so
yes.
fast?
No. No, it really hasn't. I don't think this
Wow.
year has gone fast at all. I know, isn't that weird? Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't feel like it's gone fast.
Because like let's think about
Um,
what's happened. Like you've moved house.
yeah.
You've had your
Bought and
6
sold
months
our
on the radio.
house. I had
Yeah.
6 months on the radio.
You're now
Uh,
renovating this house.
I had someone start school,
Yep.
renovated this house. God, it has been a bloody big year, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Crikey.
Yep.
It's been
You're
huge.
you're making Before 16
Yeah.
podcast.
Yep. Which is out now, by the way.
Out
Which is
as time of recording, out today.
time of
21st of
recording. It's out.
October.
The trailer and the first episode is out. It's called One Young Mind.
One Young Mind. We'll put the link in the show notes. Hey, congratulations. Is this launch day?
Yes, it's launched day today.
Congratulations, Maddie.
Thank you. It's very
Congratulations.
exciting.
It's
Very
very
exciting.
exciting and it's so needed, and it's it's such rich information.
Yeah.
I've listened to some of the episodes and it's incredibly informative and incredibly needed. So well done.
There's just so much to it. That's why we made it, because we thought like it's impossible to get all this information out in a reel here and there, or an article that
No.
gets read and lost and in the stratosphere.
You've got to go
needs
deep.
be long form. You need to have all of the pieces of the information puzzle in there. There's so much to it.
There's
and
so much
even
to
as
it.
we're making it, we're like, oh God, now I've got to cover this and that and this, because it's evolving as we go. It's very exciting that first episode has launched. One Young Mind. You can have a wee look.
Yes.
And I'd love to hear what you think of it, actually.
Yeah. You really have packed a lot into the year, and you've got like 3 little kids as well.
I know those wee things.
Those wee things. You've done races.
Oh yes. Oh, that's right. Yeah, we did our little race ticker report. God, it has been a very, very busy year. You know what I'm really looking forward to?
Sleeping.
Doing nothing over summer.
Oof, it's going to be
Can't
so
wait.
nice, isn't it?
So nice. I love the summer holidays when no one's at school,
no one's at
working.
Well, some people
You're just
at work,
taking each day as it comes. Yeah, well,
we get to shut down
people at
though,
work.
which is lovely.
Yeah, but we get to shut down for a good couple of weeks, and we just chill for a bit. It's so nice.
Yeah, it's really, that was kind of the good thing about COVID, is that everyone was having a very similar experience. And so there wasn't kind of this, like, the world had ground to a halt. So there wasn't the same expectation. Like, if you take a holiday mid-year, then you go and you come back and it's just an avalanche of stuff to catch up on.
Yeah.
Well, you've got this awareness that people are waiting for things while you're away. but not over summer.
Lingering in the back of your mind.
Yeah, exactly. And actually, you're not the only one that's had a big year. We did a shout out for people to be like, hey, we want to hear from you about what's been going on. I did, you know how I was saying about my friends, they're listening to me and they know what's going on with me, but I don't know what's going on with them. Well, I did have, thankfully, thank you, Melissa Moo, a lovely 4.5 minute voice message. And you know how I love that.
You love a good long one, don't you?
I loved it. And she caught me right up and I was thrilled. Still a few owing, you know who you are. Anyway, this listener has had a big year and we're going to hear about it.
Hi team, this is Sophie. I just listened to your awesome episode about the jocks and the big cry and oh my god, the lava lamp. I'm audibly gasped in my car when I heard the story, face first. I will be retelling that to others so they can also gasp. But yeah, wanted to just give you a quick voice note as Hannah was mentioning to do so. Just because I was having a bit of a reflection. I have just had a really big year. I've moved across the country from WA. I'm in Australia, by the way. I'm from WA to Queensland. I've relocated with my husband and 3 kids. So new schools, new daycare, new house. We've then renovated the house top to bottom for the last 9 months with trades in our house from like literally Monday to Sunday every week, which is a lot. And then I had a hysterectomy about 6 weeks ago because of adenomyosis, and I'm 44. So that was kind of unexpected, but ultimately a really, really good thing. And the anxiety of periods is gone, given that I'm never going to have another one, which is amazing. So I'm buying all the white shorts in the world. And yeah, I just haven't actually met that many people just because I've been so busy with relocating everybody and renovating and all of the kind of things that, yeah, you two have really felt like kind of best mates at times and, really made me chuckle, which is just, yeah, it's such a good godsend. So I wanted to say thank you so much for that. Really appreciate it and love the pod. See you, bye.
Isn't that amazing?
That is just beyond. Also, gosh, she's had a bit on.
She's had a big year. She has
Bloody
had
hell.
a big year.
That's a huge year. It made me feel a bit anxious thinking about it, but then I was also like, oh, she's had a hysterectomy. She never has to have a period again. Fantastic. Good for her.
White shorts, good for you. Yeah. So round of applause for you. Yeah. I can't clap with the mic. I'm holding the mic. No, Maddie's doing the round of applause.
And I'm doing a very quiet round of applause because Penny's asleep in the room next to me. So it's a polite little dainty round of applause for you today.
But it should be a standing ovation. Well done.
Absolutely.
Oh my goodness.
How nice it is.
Time off over Christmas.
To get a little voice message. Love it.
Lovely.
It so
and it's so like, I know exactly what she means about, when you don't know people or you're feeling a bit lonely or isolated or you're in a new place or something. Like the podcast people that I listen to outside of us, obviously, also just feel like mates that you're catching up with. And you know what's going on in their lives, and it just is such great company. And I love just often listening to pods that are just a good yarn,
Oh, same.
Just a yarn. Same. Like don't challenge me with having to absorb information. I'm saturated.
Quite serious recently. Might have been quite serious.
Got to mix it up.
I think I'm out of balance. I've been listening to like a lot of, Israeli Gaza sort of.
Oh, good Lord.
Yeah, real heavy stuff.
Yep. You need to balance that out.
Balance that out with like just something a bit light
and silly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
A bit of light and silly. I think that's what I need. Actually, let me know what are some good pods that are just light and silly, fun. I want to laugh out loud.
Well, I mean, that my therapist goes to me is always my go-to.
Oh, that's always good.
And fingers crossed, guys. Don't want to get too excited, but possibly. Can't confirm yet. Possibly we're going to get Joanne McNally on the show.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
And look,
I'm going to fangirl so bad. I'm going to be so embarrassing. I'm telling you now. I'm going to be really embarrassing.
Hilarious because there are already so many layers of us embarrassing ourselves with her and we haven't even met her yet. So, yeah. I'm sure if she comes on the podcast, we can all just relish in the moment when I asked my ex-boyfriend to ask her if she wanted to come on the show.
Oh my God. And I'm going to tell her that I think she's my spirit animal. Because I think him and I lives the same time. God, okay, let's save embarrassing ourselves for when we do it in front of her. That's going to be cool. And then, you know what? And then she just does the show. She's already committed by the time we're embarrassing ourselves, and then she never has to talk to us again.
Yeah, exactly. She's already in too deep. Sorry, Joanne. Hey, Bean, I have a question.
Oh, okay.
And look, it's a bit random, but
here for it.
But because it's been 6 months of me not picking up the kids and not going to extracurricular activities and whatnot, I feel like I'm a bit out of the loop on sort of how things work. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah. Because Milo started school when I was at work. So I haven't really been picking him up that much. It's kind of new. So anyway, picked him up and we went to a little after school situation, like an extracurricular thing. And we were there and Autie was just going absolutely hundy on another family's snacks.
Oh.
Like awkwardly. She ate pretty much their entire box of shapes and then she got stuck into their punnet of strawberries.
Oh.
Like she was really, and then I was like, Autie, like we've got snacks. Remember? And she was like, no, I'm having these. And I was like, no, that's that family. So just, and the mum, bless her, was like, no, it's fine. It's fine. Like she can have some. I was like, but she's having all of them. She's eating your entire box of shapes and your entire $8 punnet of strawberries. It's not okay. So I was trying to kind of peel her away. But yeah, I mean, her own kids didn't get a look in because my daughter just absolutely snaffled up every single snack she brought. And now I'm like, do I owe this woman some snacks? Like, do I have to replenish the box of shapes and the punnet of strawberries?
Do you need to invite them over?
Or now is it just this unspoken thing of like, sorry about that time that we ate all your food?
Where were you?
We were at Touch.
Okay. It's almost like when your dog accidentally sort of goes and gets into someone's picnic or something, and like it's that kind of feel, isn't it? Where wasn't invited and they just went over there like, hi, I'm here now, and then
everyone's too nice to like
well, they probably off. I mean, luckily were your snacks visible? Because I'm worried that this woman thinks you don't feed your children now,
Well, I only had
did you have visible
jerky,
snacks?
Which is hilarious because I mean, like,
funny.
No other kid wants it apart from mine. So So I'm like,
but not that day.
I want to eat my homemade jerky.
You homemade the jerky?
It does.
Oh my God.
Makes its own jerky. I know.
Oh, that's cool. I like that.
It is pretty cool. But yeah, I mean, it's not your classic sort of playground snack, is it?
Sure, it's not your
jerky. Even Penny, she's not even 2 yet, and she's hoeing into the jerky.
It's not your shapes
chewing
crackers.
On that.
and your punnet of strawberries.
So I'm wondering, like, God, what do I do? Do I
I don't think you need to do like a...
I don't need to replenish it.
I don't think you need to replace it because I think that, like, I think they'd feel embarrassed if you replaced it. But what you could like, I don't know if you've got time to be baking a cookie. I certainly don't. So I don't know why I'm giving you this advice. But say like you went with a big tin of like cookies or, a big tin of something, which you're naturally bringing a tin. So then there's naturally going to be extras. Yeah. Then you could go over and offer them.
Right. Because you don't want it to be seen as too intentional.
No.
You know what I mean? Feels awkward to be pre-planning it, doesn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Because you don't want them to feel, you don't want to, it's so funny, isn't it? No one wants anyone to feel embarrassed, or awkward. But like, despite the fact that you have been a bit, feeling a bit embarrassed and awkward about it now, you're like, how do I smooth it over without anyone getting more embarrassed and awkward? Meanwhile,
maybe I could
idea, blissfully unaware. She's like, had me a good snack. I did. They were nice.
Little Audie, she's just like, fantastic. See you later. She's just
see you next time. I know where I'm coming.
Bring the shapes. But so maybe I could also, like, another option is to add up the cost of the shapes and the strawberries.
Do you think she's a listener?
And just give her a note, a little $20 note. Just be like,
oh no, I think that's even worse.
That's far worse, isn't it?
Yeah, it's worse. Yeah. No, I reckon you take a food that's like naturally for sharing, where there's you happen to have excess, and then you could be like, it's a great icebreaker, actually, isn't it? When
It's quite
your
good,
children
isn't it?
helps themselves to someone else's snacks. Love your children to help themselves to these. And she'll be like, "Oh, they're gluten-free."
Like, oh well.
I'm sorry.
The thought was there.
Yeah. Well, you had your chance. Didn't want to be friends with you anyway. Then you've thought about it in a way that's not too over the top. It
Yeah.
seems natural. It clearly has been quite premeditated, but that
Yeah, I
doesn't
like that.
matter. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's
Could be
good.
your new best friend. You just don't know.
This might be the start of something beautiful.
You know?
Who knows? Who knows? Well, I'll keep you updated. The case of the shapes and the strawberries.
Yeah, please
What
do.
happens next? Part 2.
Someone did something awkward to me recently.
Fantastic.
Yeah, which obviously we love because now you've just made yourself content. You've clearly forgotten what I did for a job. Big mistake. I got a text out of the blue from a number I had saved in my phone as Gareth the weird Tinder guy.
Oh, okay.
Now, I haven't had any communications with Gareth the weird Tinder guy. I'm using his name. I mean, there's a lot of Gareths out there, aren't there? He clearly doesn't remember what I did, so he's not going to...
There's lots of Gareths on
right? I think
Tinder.
it's
That's
safe, isn't
right.
it?
Yeah.
I haven't had any contact with this man since 2021.
Okay. That's the first red flag.
Well, yeah, and let me tell, it's only been red flags. It's just been a sea of red flags. It's just been, party bunting red flags kind of territory. I went on one solitary disappointing date with this man back in 4 years ago. Like, a long, long, long time ago. It was when I was still living in Culverden. It was before I'd moved to Christchurch.
Wow.
So it was like, it would have been early 2021. And I met this guy, and as soon as, it was one of those ones where as soon as you arrived at the place, I was like, oh, no.
It's not quite right, is it? It's not quite right. Not going to get through the whole evening.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping for a lot more than what I've been presented with. Anyway, and like as soon as the conversation started, you're just like, oh no. So I'd met for one drink with this guy, and because I could tell immediately that I was not interested, I just went into that, well, I'm just going to give this guy the chat of his life, and just maniacally chatted at him so that I didn't have to endure an awkward silence until I got through my pint. And I don't know, told him all sorts of shit. Like, I don't know. I can't remember.
I can just imagine the verbal diarrhea that's coming out. Because you're just like, I don't want to be here, so I'm just going to listen to the sound of my own voice so I don't have to listen to yours.
Yes. And because then he'd say sort of awkward things as well. And then you don't want him to see your unintentional facial reaction. And so if I just do the talking, I think it's better for everyone if I just hit you with an avalanche of words. And
if I just press start and I do not stop.
I don't stop. And then we just both go our separate ways, And so it was like that. I got out there as fast as I could. Then the next day I sent a very respectful, very polite, hey, lovely to meet you, thanks but no thanks type of
As
message.
We know, she's the queen of the letdown.
She's the queen of the letdown. If anyone needs any help, I'm here for it. Don't forget, I've got a doc. I've got a full doc for every single scenario. And he responded appreciatively of the message, respectfully as well, done and dusted. Or so I thought, Maddie.
And now here we are.
Thought, no. It got worse.
Oh, God.
It got worse. So that night, I was sitting at home on my sofa, chatting to my sister on the phone. I start getting texts from him. And he had started drinking with his dog. Now, I don't know if the dog was drinking, but that was his only company. He was drinking with his dog. And then he started a barrage of text messages to me.
Oh, God.
He texted me a poem, and then he sent more texts explaining the poem and explaining how I should pronounce some of the words in the poem because he'd had to give them different pronunciations because otherwise it didn't rhyme. And then he got upset that I didn't respond because I thought this is a zero-sum game here. Like, I don't engage at this point. This guy's,
Yeah.
he's drinking, he's sending me poetry, he's explaining the poetry. And then he got all defensive and vulnerable because he'd made himself vulnerable. And then he got defensive because I hadn't replied. So then he started telling me that I wouldn't have understood it anyway. And his text just got progressively drunker, progressively more abusive. And
Oh my God.
yeah, to the point where he was just like outright swearing at me and like just like criticizing me, and it was wild. And they just kept coming. It must have had about 20 texts from this guy. So I did nothing, but it was obviously it wasn't nice. It was funny because I was on the phone to my sister, but it also wasn't nice. Another time,
it's quite unsettling.
it was very unsettling. I did tell Maddie before the show, I was like, I actually found this bit of paper which I'd written a whole lot of limericks about people that I'd dated in the early days, just to amuse myself and my friends. And I did stumble across it the other day, and I'm pretty sure there's one about him. I'm pretty sure I won't. Anyway, I'll circle back to that. In the morning, I sent a text to him and I said, during the night, I received a barrage of progressively abusive texts from you, and basically said, like, this is really inappropriate and I think you should seek help, pretty much. And then he responds, sorry, deleting your number. Sorry about that. Deleting your number. Now,
the embarrassment set in, eh? He's like, shit, I've done it again.
Yeah. But
He's
also,
oh God, you brought out the poetry, Gareth. Jesus.
Also, like, that was an insufficient response for the insanity of what had just happened.
God,
and
what a
then,
weird guy.
Okay, so that was over 4 years ago. And then the other day, up pops a text from Gareth, the weird Tinder guy. It says, hello, I'm just going through my contacts. Where did we meet? Apologies, I didn't get enough information. This is Gareth. Then he sends a picture of his face. And Maddie, I need to show you this. Because it's the most extraordinary expression. Maddie, this is just for you. Can you see this?
Oh my God.
How would you explain the expression?
It's he's confused. He's confused.
He looks like he's got lost. He looks like he's taken an accidental selfie.
It looks like he's saying, sorry, who are you? It looks like that's what he's saying in the photo.
Yeah. Well, I guess
that's bizarre.
True to form with the text. Wait, and then he goes, this is me. I saved your name as Hannah. I think I have a rather forgettable face. I am quite understated in how I dress also. End of text messages.
Oh my God, Bean, he's unwell.
I know.
I know. Severely unwell. Oh my God. I have quite a forgettable face.
So he just
I'm understated in the way I dress. What the fuck? That's like psychopath territory. That's really unsettling.
It's really unsettling. And so he's been trawling back through his contacts way back, trying to find someone to zombie, that he's dated before. That's what's happening.
That is so weird.
And he's got
that is so weird.
No recollection. And what's annoying is that I never screenshotted the poem, Maddie. That is the greatest tragedy of this entire thing, is I didn't screenshot the poem, because let me tell you, it was that stream of messages was something else.
And it's not retrievable.
No, because how on Apple, like iMessage on text messages, after like a couple of years they just disappear.
Oh, do they?
And like I'm like I know me. That's the kind of thing I would screenshot. Surely I sent it to someone. I've been back through my records, Maddie. I have searched high and low for that poem.
That's the kind of thing I would screenshot. I love that. Yeah. If I know myself, I would have screenshot
and sent it to the group chat immediately.
Oh
my God. So anyway, so it's so funny that, like, I'm not dating now, but these things, they come back to haunt you.
Don't they ever? 4 years later, Gareth's knocking at your door with his confused expression. I dressed in an understated way. Okay, Gareth,
I've got quite a forgettable face. Like, what does that say about how you feel about yourself?
That's unhinged.
It's unhinged.
That's unhinged. That's
And then the
unwell
face as
behaviour.
well.
Oh,
Wow. So anyway,
There's-
that gave me a giggle. But also I was like, "Ugh." And clearly you haven't deleted my number, Gareth, have you? Because you still have my name and my number.
4 years later. Oh, Gareth. Far out. I hope he's not a listener of the show. He'll be sending us a poem.
Clearly
in no
not.
time.
If
He'll
you
be coming on
are,
the DMs.
then it's even more concerning. Please,
Gareth, seek help.
please don't contact me, but contact someone who can help. Remarkable.
Oh,
Oh, anyway, we do need to get on. I've got a face mask to.
You've got TV to watch and
I've got TV to
a face
watch.
mask to reply.
You did a face mask to apply, and I'm, these things are really pressing.
I've got a deadline to achieve.
got a
Yeah,
deadline.
and I've actually got a poo to do.
Oh, late night poo.
Really odd to
Is
be
that
doing
out
at
of-
8:35 at night.
Outside of schedule?
Definitely.
Yeah, I don't
would
like
never
those
poo
ones.
at 8:35 at night. I don't know
I
what's
don't
going
like
on.
those
like,
ones. Sometimes they're a bit
excuse
slow and
me.
reluctant,
Yeah. Although it
Mm.
might feel nice to do that just before I go to sleep,
Cleansing.
just to lighten the load a bit. Anyway,
On that note, we did want to ask our listeners to do more things for us because we love that.
yeah, we're just delegating tasks.
We're just delegating tasks. We've had enough. You know what? It's 8:36. Had enough. You do it. You take it from here.
But yes, we do have a very serious question.
Oh, well, I've got 3.
Oh, you can ask it or am I?
Do you know what? I'll take the first 2. You do the last one.
What's the last one? We've got 3. Hold
Yeah.
on.
Okay. Well, you'll soon find out because I'll do the first 2.
Okay.
Okay. First one is, hey, have you had a big year? Do you want to be acknowledged for your big year? Tell us what happened. We're here for it. 2. Oh, okay. So a lot of people message in and are like, oh, love the show. Obviously, we can't hear that enough. We love the ones with just you and Maddie. Oh, we love the guests. Oh, they're so interesting, blah, blah, blah. But we love just you and Maddie, Love listening to you guys. So we're like, well, is our ratio correct? Should we continue to do 50-50, just us, and half the time, and then the other half the time we've got a guest on? Or do we change it up? Do you want more of us and guests every now and again? More
Or do you want
70,
less of
30?
us?
Or just all guests? Should we just leave?
We'll give them a script and they just monologue every episode. And we
They'll
just want
give
to be
us a
part of it
voice
at
note.
all.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So do we
Or
keep
do you,
it the
need, do
same?
you need to listen to a different show in time? No, don't.
Don't go. Okay, so 50-50 or 70-30, more heavier on the Just Me and Bean Bants episodes.
Yeah. Let us know.
Let us know. Let us know what you think. Oh, I know what my question is.
Okay, great.
Are we ready for the third question?
Yes.
Okay. The third question is, hey, 2026 is approaching. And who do we want on the pod? We want to get people on the pod that you want to listen to and who you think are really interesting. So let us know. Hit us up in the old DMs, Untidy Podcast. Who do you want to hear from on the pod? I have some ideas of my own, I'll have you know.
Well. Love you to share them with me as I do some scheduling into 2026.
Pop them into the group.
Thank you
Dr.
very
Becky.
much.
That's my first one.
Yes,
I
I'd
want
love
Dr. Becky.
Oh,
I
she's
love
big.
her.
She's big. I think you're going to have
Will
to...
she say yes? That's the thing.
Well, you're going to have to see if you can prise that door open with your big old following there, Maddie, and see how we go.
Well, she's in New York, so it's not really a big following.
Should we just
to
go
her.
there? Should we go there? That
yeah.
wasn't what you were saying. Okay, all right.
Well,
it wasn't a junket to New York, but are you open to it?
I'm not against a junket
Okay.
to New York. Absolutely. I'm not against a kid-free junket. I might just say that, look, we've got a lot of podcasts over there. We're in high demand in New York.
Yeah.
So,
and she only interviews in person, and so what were we to do? She's such a big guest. We're just going to have to.
Yeah.
Have to.
It's a whole thing.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Ben, I'm going to...
I tell you what, you are
I'm
sliding closer
at the same
to...
time.
One, you're going to shit your pants. 2, I think you're going to fall asleep, and we can't be having either of those things happening on the pod. Otherwise, we'll make a reel out of it, and Okay. All right. Hey, listen, I'm going to go make myself look like an adolescent again. Brace yourself.
Yes.
Sorry, everyone who came to the live show that I couldn't have done that before. And thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for coming. We loved seeing you. We loved having that day with you. It was really special. Maddie is yawning. Okay, let it go. All right. Hey, ka kite anō.
We love you. And we'll see you next week.
Take care. Bye, guys.
Bye. Thank you for listening to this episode of Untidy. If you enjoyed it, we'd love your support to keep making the show. The best thing you can do to help is subscribe by hitting follow in your podcast app and leaving us a little 5-star review. You can also now watch and subscribe on YouTube and check out how these millennials are keeping up with the cool kids on TikTok and the gram. Lastly, please share this podcast with your mates. It means that we can keep building this supportive community, keep giving you untidy episodes, and just keep doing what we love to do.
Don't forget to check out mybigmoments.com for kids' books that make your tricky job of parenting a whole lot easier. Untidy listeners get a discount at checkout, so just pop in Untidy for 10% off your order. Lastly, we would like to thank all of the good people who make this podcast possible. Flicker Williams and Joe Rocker at My Big Moments for the beautiful artwork and design, Maxine London Creative for editing this episode, and Lana Byrne for creating our social content. And to you, our listeners, Araha nui, take care. We'll see you soon.